my goodness, we have been tricked. We have spiritually been tricked. And what do I mean by spiritually been tricked? We're over here thinking that 2020 is a year of destruction. But on a spiritual level, 2020 is a spiritual gateway. Now stay tuned to the very end of this video because you're going to be mind struck by what I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm going to share with you how understanding that underneath everything that's happened physically this year, there is an underlying meaning to it. And that means there's a gateway that's opening up, that's ready for those who hear the calling to step forth into their power. You beautiful beings, welcome back to the Awakened Ones community. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Brittny Fontanez. What I do is I assist people to awaken to the power so they can find their infinite love within. Here, just raising the vibe, sending mad love to the universe, sending mad love to you just to bless your life. But if you enjoy content like this where it teaches you how to grow or inspires you to be your best, then you might as well like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button so you'll be notified of when I post videos, which is 3 times out the week. And lastly, if you're gonna do all that good stuff, I mean, you might as well follow me on Instagram as I post real shit, deep shit, true shit, just to not only simplify your journey, but to assist you on walking your spiritual journey with more enlightenment and unconditional love for who you are right now and for who you are meant to be. But awaken one, just feeling these vibes. Awaken ones. This year, a lot of people would say it's been hectic. It's been really destructive. It's been really chaotic. We don't really understand how we're going to go back to normal. But awaken ones, here's the thing. What the fuck is normal? Is my question. And the reason why I want to ask you this is because you got to understand. A lot of people think 2020 is the year that everything is supposed to be destroyed. The year the world ends. In reality, physically, everything is just transforming. Because 2020 is really the year of a spiritual gateway. Now, what do I mean by that? Meaning that 2020 is the year that everything that was built on a broken structure has to dismantle itself. It has to. Because it's not assisting the divine collective, which is us. It's not assisting our well-being. It's not assisting our mentality. It's not even assisting us to be our divine self. So it has to dismantle itself. But 2020 is really the year underneath all of that destruction. The true meaning is we're building a new foundation. We're rising to a new frequency that is going to assist the collective and our well-being. We are rising to allowing these higher level beings, this new vibration of divine essence to come on earth. Because understand this, a lot of people believe that earth is hell. No, a lot of people believe that heaven and earth are something separate from earth. But in reality, we've been living on hell. And that's why everything is going the way that it is. It's because there's a broken foundation that society was built on. It was built on selfishness. It was built on hatred. It was built on using. It wasn't built on creating a world that is unity. It wasn't built on it. So it's destroying itself. And because that was created on a broken foundation, we have been living in a lie that is fear-based, that is greed, that is just pure hunger for the wrong things. And that structure was hell. And now everyone's probably saying, we're living in hell right now. Sweetie, I think, my perspective, you're a spiritual being. You already know. This isn't hell. We are creating a heaven now on earth. And now if you're already on your spiritual journey and you understand the fundamentals of creating your heaven on earth, then you understand now that everything that's happening right now, the universe, God, source, whatever you want to believe in, is now trying to create an actual heaven on earth for the entire collective. And that is when us light workers, since we already created our heaven on earth, now we got to come forth and help the higher ups, help the divine beings, the cosmos that are actually coming down and assisting in this transformation. Don't get it twisted, awakened ones. Don't get it twisted. No more of that fear. The reason why everything has to dismantle on the physical is because that frequency of fear needs to go. It doesn't assist anyone. It doesn't bring in the divine love that created this world in the first place. So of course it has to destroy itself. We gotta understand, as evolution keeps evolving, things have to dismantle in order to create a new structure. Like dinosaur ages, caveman ages, all those ages where we didn't have technology. You saw how we advanced. Now you gotta understand the reason why everything is pummeling now in 2020, why society is breaking, why people don't want to vote, why there's so many protesting, why pretty much the system is breaking, is because it's time for a change. It's time for that transformation. 2020 is the year that the system is going to try to keep itself alive by controlling all of us. But mostly 2020 is the year, a gateway, where the divine is telling us the gateway is open. Now, are you ready? Are you ready to receive your mission? Are you ready to be your divine self? Are you ready to step into your power? That's pretty much what 2020 is all about. It's a spiritual gateway for you, telling you it's literally a portal opening up for all of us. Are you ready to step into your power? Are you ready to stop fearing? Are you ready to be your own conscious individual independently, without being so dependent on the system, without being so dependent on a government that doesn't really exist? It ain't a person. So what the hell it is? Who knows? But I gotta laugh because it's like we depend on something that doesn't even exist, that's not even a physical essence. So what is it? What are we putting our faith in? That's what I'm really asking you. So this spiritual gateway is just a portal for us to walk in, because are you ready? Are you ready to be your own conscious individual? Are you ready to put your faith in something higher, in something truthful, in something that's really going to set you free? Because the system is not about us being free. The system is about us being controlled. But this spiritual gateway is about, okay, divine has your power. Divine lives within here. God, divine source, whatever you believe in, again, just take what resonates with you. This is just my perspective. We already been given that power, been given that light. And if we can receive confirmations physically, that means on a spiritual level, there's massive shifts taking place for us individually and collectively. And now, since 2020 is going out through all this mess, now's the time to really say, all right, am I going to be a part of that chaos, part of that fear, part of all that fixed mindsetness and that arrogance? Or am I going to go where my heart's calling? Do I hear the calling of my divine self? Do I hear the calling of my mission? Do I hear the calling of my purpose? Do I hear the calling of my happiness? Period. That's pretty much what this is all about. So, awakened ones, don't get frightened with what I'm sharing with you, because it ain't the time for fear. Fear doesn't deserve to exist in our being anymore. It's killing our immune system, period. If you don't know, emotions do create blockages, and those blockages create physical illnesses. So now is the time to understand. We've been living in fear for so long, but do you want to continue living in that? Because that's the way they control you. Or do you want to be that love? Do you want to feel that happiness, that lifestyle that you know you want to have? That freedom, where there's no control, where you don't feel like you need to go to a job, where you don't feel like you need to listen to someone to tell you what to do. Don't get me wrong, we got bills to pay. Yes, still go to your job, but at the end of the day, what is best for you? You probably be thinking, maybe I need to go part-time and start working on what really resonates with my heart. Maybe I need to leave an environment and go to a new location. Maybe it's time for me to actually step up and do the work and take action. You guys, all I'm sharing with you is that now is the time to really find a way to be the most joyful that you could fucking be. Now is the time to really find a way to be the happiest you can be. Because guess what? Through joy, you find your guidance. And that guidance will lead you to your mission and your purpose and what you're meant to be doing on this world. So that's why I just want you guys to understand, when you realize this is just a spiritual gateway for you to step into your power, to gain your happiness, to gain your ability to feel like you have a sense of control over your life in order to walk forth and be who you're meant to be. That's why you were sent here. then now is the time to do so. So my friends, I love you guys so much. I don't need to know you physically to do so. I just love you because I'm a part of this world. And what God's create, I'm a part of it. I love myself. God loves me. So I love everything and everyone. But I'm sharing this with you because, my friend, start clapping, start celebrating, because guess what? On the physical level, it looks bad, but on the spiritual level, it's all okay. It's just the spiritual guys telling, it's just the spiritual realms, the cosmos, the archangels, the ascended masters, our ancestors telling us, hey, listen, listen, it's all okay. We got you. Just step into the portal, step into that gateway, and we got you. Get away from that. No more of that. There's not needed. Just because it's physically here doesn't mean it has to be true. Just because it's happening, it doesn't mean what you want to create in your mind and your heart isn't real. Because it is. Everything is just as real as the outside. Everything on the inside is just as real as the outside. But you got to understand, everything that's created on the outside was created on the inside. So that's why everything has to dismantle so it can assist us in our well-being. Because we've been living on a broken structure where we've only been living in fear. And now is the time to say enough of that. Because this world was built on love. And now it's time to really center ourselves in our heart. And open it. And allow in the truth that love is all there is. And love is the only thing that's going to save us. Just plain and simple. So 2020 is just a spiritual gateway for you to step into your power, awakened ones. I will be honest with you. It's going to be a little frightening to step into your power. It's going to be a little frightening to want to really take responsibility of your life. It's going to be frightening in some points in your life where you got to make some big decisions or make little subtle changes. It's going to be fearful, but guess what? This spiritual gateway is just letting you know you have the power to choose. So what do you choose? Every morning when you wake up, are you asking yourself, am I doing the right thing? Every time you get out of bed, do you purposely, intentionally put a smile on your face, telling yourself that I control how I feel? Are you? Because if you're not, now's the time to do so. If you're not doing what you love, now's the time to do so. If you're not smiling more the way that you want to, now's the time to do so. Because guess what? Raising your vibration to your essence of joy, like I said, it's going to lead your guardian angels and your guides to come to you. And they're going to lead you to where you need to go, to the point there's no worry, no shame, no blockages, and no lack. And that is the game right now. The system's trying to keep us in that lack and that fear base. But now is the time, boo-boo. Spiritual gateway. What do you choose? Do you choose abundance? Do you choose love? Do you choose happiness? Do you choose independence? That's what the spiritual gateway is all about. Walk into it, because that light is shining on you and it's calling to you, and it's ready to teach you how to shine your light in your life and in this world, so you can leave your blueprint in the universe that no one else could do but you. Let me just put this up, because you know what? I just feeling these vibes, y'all. Let's ride these vibes. Hey. Squeeze me. Why you skip? I didn't. Hey. Just feeling that vibe. Just feel that way. Feel like you're in space, bro. Because guess what? Heaven's about to be created on earth. And if you're in your joy, you're adding to the collective to create that new earth. Let's get it. So awakened ones, if you enjoyed this video, if it awakened you, if it inspired you, if it really I just told you, okay, I'm ready, let's go. I feel confident in myself. I feel the inspiration. I feel like I have the power to trust in myself and have faith in the universe. Then by all means, I'm so grateful that I did. And I appreciate you, yo. And I love you. So now is the time to start appreciating yourself and loving yourself. But until then, awakened ones, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button so you'll be notified when I post videos. And lastly, follow me on Instagram as I post daily good shit, real shit, deep shit, just to not only simplify your journey, but to inspire you to be the best version that you want to be. But awakened ones, I love you all dearly and I adore every single one of you. Until then, I'll see you on the next one. With bliss and love, I adore you all. Namaste. Hey.